So you're just teaching your kids how to kill everything at this point.
Yeah, but they enjoy it, and that's the important part.
it.
Penis.
Penis.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Funhouse, that once-a-month treat that goes down into your stomach, and then after a while, you're like, I don't feel real good, and then you're on the toilet all night.
Okay. That's graphic for no reason.
So
Welcome to the Funhouse where we just talk for an hour. We're not like those other podcasts that just go on forever droning about superhero fucking movies or bullshit. Right, guys?
Are you serious? Yeah. That's exactly what we do.
No, it is not.
Yeah, right?
We've never
Only there's more sexual jokes.
How do
that's
I
pretty
unclick
much
there?
it.
I unclicked me so everyone else can see everybody else down in the little corner
Woohoo.
thing. Hi, everybody. And now it's time for the introductions. Right, guys?
Oh, God. We're going to be here for another 3 hours.
Right.
Our captain of fog, pot smoke, the man who he's like one of my favorite people ever. He really, since honest to God, he is. If I ever am down, I just think of Matt. Say hi, Matt.
Hi.
Matt's unused to someone saying nice things about him, I guess.
I really am. I'm like,
I'm being
thanks.
sincere, dude. You're like one of my favorite people ever. You really are. You are the most unique person I have ever met.
Take it as you mean. Take it, because he doesn't think that about me.
No, I don't. Next up, I hate him.
My family contact you and tell you about something that I don't know.
Yeah, they called me. They're like, well, we don't want to tell Matt this, but there's been a growth in the middle of his back that he hasn't noticed yet.
Oh my God.
I'm doing Nick. Anyway, yeah, it's Nick.
Somebody's got to.
That actually made my back itchy when you said that. When you said giant group.
We x-rayed him while he was asleep. His unborn internalized twin is trying to come out.
On his spine for strength.
Oh my God, you just gave him an idea.
Yes, I did. Anyway, back to your introduction. This is a guy. Where do I start?
Let's try the beginning. Preferably
okay, fine.
Where it starts out really well.
I hate him because he's fabulous. How's that? Is that better?
That's good.
I hate him because he's sometimes kind.
I'm always
I love him because he's easy to exasperate.
It's yeah.
I know where all of his buttons are, and I know how hard to push them.
Not all of them.
The lovely, the talented, Scarce Coherent. Say hi, Scarce.
What up, bitches?
And that's it, right? That's all the intros.
Yep, that's it.
That's all of them. Oh, wait a minute. There's one more.
Oh my God. She's got the machine gun vagina. She keeps up.
He doesn't need any help, Scarce. I'm sure he's got enough jokes.
Look, I'm just trying to get it over with. Okay?
Yeah, good luck.
It'll never be over. Like, at my fucking funeral, he will somehow still be alive, even though he's fucking
I'm gonna write
already.
her tombstone, and it's just gonna go on and on and on.
Like, it's gonna be like
He's
a
gonna be a
tombstone at the bottom. It's
grave.
gonna have like a sheet of paper that you just have to fold out, and you get to the other end of the cemetery before it's done.
Her obituary will look like the fucking Bible.
And lo, she gave birth to a man
And the
child.
very last sentence would say, and her name was Z. And that's it. I haven't even gotten to it. You did the machine gun vagina. How am I supposed to talk that? Mississippi machine gun vagina.
I mean, she's currently.
Oh my God! If I ever make another YouTube channel, that is going to be my name.
She's currently.
That really does sound like a
Mississippi machine gun vagina. I like that.
She is currently training the next Mississippi 7.
Yeah, she's finally figured out what to do with all of her boys, and that's get them to kill each other.
Or kill other people, apparently.
She's training to be ninjas or MMA fighters or some shit.
Or start a ninja clan.
Yeah. Or she's going to be like the next Ma Kelly. Remember, she was like that woman who had like a gang.
Oh yeah.
No, she's gonna be Mrs. Beagle from the Beagle Boys, and all the other kids are gonna be Beagle Boys.
Or what was?
I'm gonna pretend I know who that is.
Her children are going to be the
From
Zack Snyder version of.
DuckTales.
Yeah.
Oh fucking hell, DuckTales! Goddamn.
Her children are going to be the.
That has a thing. If you say DuckTales, he has to say woohoo. He can't help himself. Watch DuckTales.
Look, I like DuckTales.
He has to do it. He can't not do it.
Her children will be the Zack Snyder version of the Hardy Boys, more gritty with the gray filter, and they kill things for no reason.
Look, I'm fully prepared for Victor to kill someone because with how he looks, one day he's going to be in high school and some shitty little kid is going to make a remark about Mexicans and they're going to get the shit beat out of them and they're not going to know why. Yeah. This blonde-haired, pale-skinned child is beating the shit out of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then you show up and they're like, but you're not even Mexican. Yeah, about that.
Last but not least, Mom of the Year. And in Mississippi, that ain't hard. At least she's trying to teach them how to defend themselves and murder people.
I can't flip you off both hands because one holding the phone, but believe me.
The mom next door is still trying to figure out how she can make shoes from old Jell-O.
And meth.
She wouldn't be wasting the meth.
Oh, you've met my neighbors, I see.
Our own icing taste tester. A woman who brings a pot to Mardi Gras so she can catch stinking vegetables thrown from the grubby, disease-ridden hands of the revelers to make some sort of bizarre chicken soup out of feet and gross stuff. You said, you could eat that for a week and you can throw up for 3. How many hands touch the vegetables?
You wash them. You don't just sit there with a fucking crawfish boil pot and cook it on the side of the road.
All her clan rub their hands together and go, "Whee!" And they go down there and they take a sack that probably had pig hearts in it. They dump the pig hearts out, and then some people throw cabbage and potatoes and carrots and occasionally chicken.
First of all, that is not Mardi Gras. That is on St. Patty's Day that we do that.
Oh, I'm sorry. On St. Patrick's Day, they throw racist food caricatures at each other. And then you take all that home and you put it in a pot and you hopefully boil all of the diseases off of it. Or you boil it down to just disease.
Just a quick question before we finally finish this intro. But when did being Irish become a race?
When we decided that we would persecute them.
When did that happen?
When they first started coming here.
I mean, it's not so much a race issue as it was a class issue, but okay.
We can make a race out of anybody. Out of anybody.
Yeah, we can.
Look, the general population has already decided that Muslim is a race.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, if they can do it for a religion, I'm sure they can do it for Irish people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Irish were called the N-words of Europe.
Yeah. They were dirty.
Oh my brain is terrible because my brain just went, I thought that was the Poles.
Take your pick. Everybody hates everybody.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's still used here.
Look at the Romani. Everybody hated them. They had to exist because everyone needed one group to hate, and everyone hated them.
Yo.
Right? Yeah. She's a Romani.
I mean...
I won't say the G word because apparently it's bad.
I mean, she's not selling her kids into marriage for...
No, but she is teaching them how to fight and grift. That's what I understand.
True.
And I'm going to set up a dummy downstairs to teach them how to pick pockets.
I mean, to be fair, that's probably a good investment plan for the future.
Considering what the future of the United States is going to be, yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, fighting and grifting, them's going to be useful skills in a post-Trump America.
Teach them cannibalism and they're set. They're good to go.
Well, they are in Mississippi.
Yeah, start feeding them pork a lot more.
Start feeding them pork.
I'm really second guessing the pork ramen that I bought today now.
Just give them, they'll get that handy dandy brain disease and then it's all good and ready.
Did you guys know that calamari in most restaurants, fried calamari in most restaurants is chopped up pork bung?
Oh,
basically, it's chopped up.
This sounds okay. That sounds like the shit you hear in junior high from the same kid that told you Marilyn Manson removes a rib so he can suck his own dick.
Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. There's a market in pork bung. They're O-shaped. They chop them up into little O's.
I don't.
If you ever go to a restaurant,
because I want to enjoy calamari.
And all of your fried calamari is nothing but rings. That's a butthole of a pig.
Well, it tastes fucking delicious with marinara, so I'm happy.
That's what a Slim Jim is. And they were good enough for not Randy Orton.
So the lady who likes enjoying, I still have not finished, and I honestly was going to try to finish it within at least the first 10 minutes. You guys ruined that.
You failed at that.
I know I did. I was trying really hard. God damn it.
Were you?
No.
No.
I'm going to finish this time. The loveliest of ladies, the meanest of teachers, from what I understand. When you can't become a lunch lady, become a substitute teacher, everybody. No, you're not qualified enough to spoon regurgitated potatoes onto a tray. But you are smart enough to try to teach English. Huh?
There were no jobs as cafeteria. There were no job listings, so I had to substitute.
Everybody wanted them. In Mississippi, that's a prime job. Imagine all the fake food you could bring home.
Yeah, you get on as a cafeteria lady, your kid has dental. Hell yeah, braces.
In Mississippi, that means he has a tooth.
The cafeteria ladies still have a union.
Do they really?
All right, not here.
Not you okay, everywhere but Mississippi, they have a union.
You know, you actually have to sign a thing saying you won't join one.
That should be against the law, shouldn't it?
I think it is a little bit.
Well, do you have to sign a thing saying that you will not join one? When you become like an actual teacher, they have to do that. Yay, Mississippi.
Okay, so anti-unionist. She's actually wearing clothes today because it's cold. She's freezing.
Close. I have pants. Pants.
Oh my god. Were those cords?
No, they're just khakis.
Oh, okay, they're khakis. Anyway, what else? I'm missing something. What else do you do? She's a good artist.
Apparently on the Mississippi machine gun vagina. So yeah, I mean
let's just end it with that. The Mississippi machine gun vagina. The lovely. The patient. She's got to be if she's my friend. Zelda, say hi, Zelda.
Hi.
It's been more than a month since she's heard that part of the intro.
I know, right? And you were nice at the end.
I know.
13 whole minutes.
First, you get the smoothing of the cheek, and then the punch in the face, and then the
13 whole minutes.
Whatever, dude. I'm gonna do you.
Last time it took a fucking hour. Okay, I'm happy.
We didn't even do it. I cut the show off before I got to your name. Hi, everybody.
I'm good with 13 minutes.
So what's bothering? What's beefing you guys this week? I know it's beefing me.
You seem to be upset about a lot of things, Jason.
I'm upset about everything.
I think that's just the old man Jason happening.
I'm just glad that I'm gonna die before the gross apocalypse comes. It's not gonna be even as much fun as the movies make it out to be. It's just gonna be a lot of starving and people bitching.
I feel like old man Jason is.
So the apocalypse is going to be my home state. Okay.
Yes.
Well, things happen. No, I feel like this is going to be like old man Jason. He's going to wake up one day. His son will still be at home, apparently telekinetic.
Yeah.
And his daughter will be at home.
Am I going to be
with claws in her hands? Claws in her hands.
That would be cool, though.
Is it just me high in a wheelchair?
Yeah, you're gonna be
Jason.
You're gonna have a clear dome over your head. It's constantly filled with pot smoke.
Jason,
no, you know what I see?
Cthulhu did 9/11.
What I see Matt doing? Matt's in a wheelchair, just doing donuts because he can't remember how to stop, and he's too high to care.
No. I picture
and there's going to be someone standing next to him just randomly yelling out the word DuckTales.
If I could give Matt anything, I would give him a hover belt like in Dune.
Oh my
so he could just float around everywhere. I could just see him floating through the sky, giggling at thoughts that he's having to himself.
Wait, did you just turn Matt into Baron Harkonnen?
No, Baron Harkonnen is gross. If Matt was Baron Harkonnen in those books, those books would have ended a lot differently.
Yeah, I wouldn't be ripping any heart plugs out of any beautiful boys.
Yeah,
the world would have been ruled by pugs. That's
what?
He'd just be floating around with the pugs in his mouth. They're mine now.
My theory with David Lynch's Dune is the pug in the movie is actually the Messiah.
It's not.
The pug disappears halfway through not even halfway through. It's gone after the first
I would be very interested to see exactly how much in your life you have smoked.
There's not a chart big enough.
I don't think that there's a metric that's possible.
You would need to commandeer SETI to do the calculations.
It could probably be a gas planet.
It literally probably
it
would
could probably be a gas giant.
Where are you from? I am from
the planet THC.
Oh my god! If I found out, like, if a Mormon came up to me, it's like if you convert, that's what your planet could be. I'd be like, sold, motherfuckers.
Not even that. You probably convert to Scientology because they're like, yeah, no, you're totally from a different planet. Yep, I am.
And Matt, a serious question: when was the last time that you weren't high? Wow.
When I broke my foot.
How long ago was that? How long ago was that?
Like 8 months.
Wait, but you were on painkillers.
Wait.
Yeah.
No, sorry. Back up.
So you were high on painkillers instead of fun.
Wait.
Look, that was medicinal. That wasn't
medicinal.
Fun time.
Hold on.
Use.
Time out. He broke his foot because your drug dealer stood you up?
Yeah, and I got mad. And I superimposed.
Holy shit. Wow.
Oh my god.
I don't understand why you couldn't smoke while your foot was broken.
Oh no, like it's because I told that drug dealer off and I spent like the next week getting a new one.
What kind of placement agency did you have to go through to get a new drug dealer?
Look, I know people.
Yeah, he knows people.
I feel like whenever
Lundy was telling me about this video he watched and he linked it to me about like it's this dude filming out his window and there's a crackhead
there's a crackhead.
Yeah, there's a crackhead down and he's like 2 stories up and the crackhead sees him and the crackhead just jumps up the side of the building and starts climbing like fucking Spider-Man and like knocks on the dude's window. And it's like,
Jimshin has got it. Jimshin has got it. Matt has smoked 1 napalm amount of pot smoke. We now have to measure.
We have a metric.
Pot smoke volume in
by
napalms.
But like the crackhead,
it was in Snoop Dogg's, but now it's in napalms. Because I think if you two had a smoke off, he would probably quit altogether.
I think he would murder. I think he would kill Snoop Dogg. Like Snoop Dogg would die. I think the blunts would be in such rotation that Snoop Dogg literally could not keep up, and he would just evaporate into weed smoke.
I would like to see that contest. It would be him, Snoop Dogg, and Woody Harrelson.
Him, Snoop Dogg, Woody Harrelson.
Oh shit!
Then I become Snoop Napalm.
No, it's him, Snoop Dogg, Woody Harrelson, and Cat Williams.
And Cat Williams.
That group would generate.
I love how Tommy Chong got left out of this somehow.
Tommy Chong is made of pot at this point.
Tommy Chong is weed Jesus. He wouldn't die. He would just go to sleep for 3 days and wake up.
Hey man, I don't like it up on this cross.
Honestly, I'm imagining if I met Tommy and we had like a weed off, it'd be more like Piccolo and Kami.
Okay, but here's the thing about Tommy Chong.
Saga.
Tommy Chong looks like an old hippie. Tommy Chong looks like a old hippie until he takes his jacket off, and then he's ripped.
Yeah,
really?
Yes.
Have you seen his?
My
have you seen
sister
his
met
daughter?
him once on a plane, And she said she was like sitting behind him, and she's just like, "Oh, hey, I like your movies," that kind of thing. This dude comes from the back of the plane up to first class and sees Tommy Chong and actually like kneels down to talk to him. So we have this kind of running joke now that when you see Tommy Chong, you must genuflect.
Yeah, you should. I think that's good.
You must genuflect before Tommy Chong.
Here's the thing. Have you seen his daughter?
Ray Don Chong, yeah.
I don't know her.
Ray Don Chong is like, at first I didn't realize that was his daughter. And I was like, wow. Like,
yeah, she doesn't really look a whole lot like him.
No. But then again, I'm thinking weed is like a preservative of some sort. I don't.
Well, look at Napalm. Napalm's like 73 years old, but he still looks like he's 20.
I'm just skin and pot smoke.
Napalm started smoking after World War II when he got back.
I feel like if Napalm and Tommy Chong were in the same room together, it would be like...
I would pay money to see that.
No, I feel like it would be like opening up a black hole. Like it would just be... There's just two opposites.
I'm picturing like the Dragon Ball fight with Frieza right now, but it's like Tommy Chong and Matt.
No. That would be so awesome.
Let's just put Matt in everything. Can we start putting Matt in everything? Matt, are you okay with us putting you into everything? Every fandom, everything, everywhere?
Yeah.
Is it okay if you become like one of the weapons control officers on the Death Star?
I'd be fine with that.
I feel like, no, you know what it would be?
I was thinking more of like a guy who would sell like death sticks, the Jawas or something. Like, hey.
Nah, something meatier.
I feel like, no, if Matt and Tommy Chong met, it would be very much like Full Metal Alchemist with, and they go on hijinks. And through the power of weed.
About fucking anime.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like when Armstrong meets what's his face, and it's just like.
How come every time you guys talk about it, it's always some sort of fight? Because that's all they ever do in anime is.
No.
Fuck you. No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Armstrong and this other dude respected each other because they had awesome.
Fucking hate it. I fucking hate the fact that all the guys in romantic relationships are 9 feet tall, and so the girls look like they're fucking 10.
Oh, Jason, you're not gonna like tomorrow's episode.
No, it's gross. It's fucking gross.
I actually had some students call me Sensei Weeb because they were talking about anime. And I was like, no, don't watch that one. Watch this one. So they started asking me questions about anime. And as they're leaving the class, they turn around, bye, Sensei Weeb.
First of all, they can't call you a weeb and also want advice about anime.
Now they're hot like for 14. You meet a bunch of 10-year-olds hot.
Hey, Ansel, JoJo is
no, these were 14-year-olds.
Oh, wow, that's even better. So they definitely knew what to do with their penises when they got home.
JoJo is also a lot of weird shit and beautiful men posing.
Great.
At impossible angles.
And oddly specific superpowers.
I think Japan needs to have a sit-down with like a psychiatrist.
Well, I love the reason why JoJo's ultimately went with the weirder superpowers. It's because the writer was like...
He's one of those skeevy, weird anime guys with gross teeth.
No, he literally used every powerful power he could think of in the first arc. And he was like, well, I'm just going to come up with a bunch of weird ones now. Like, fuck it.
Well, okay, like, to be fair... anything that's weird about Japan, you can't really blame them because we did nuke the shit out of them.
They're still. I'm sorry, Ansel. They're still talking about.
And it's just it's radiation poisoning.
Just JoJo and the other crap that I hate.
I saw this meme once, and it was before dropping the nuke on Japan, and it's a guy standing there talking about samurais and honor and all that stuff, and then after nuking Japan, and it's a dude in like a shitty cosplay costume, and it's called hentai, and it's art.
Oh, you know what's really funny though is when you watch those weebs go to Japan and they are completely ostracized, and I feel nothing but happiness to watch it happen.
There's so many people who idealize Japan and they love it and they think it's going to be great. They finally get there and they're treated like shit, and
it is
kind of like it's a wake up call.
It is literally the most satisfying thing I've ever seen when they're like, and it's always some like chubby ass white dude. Like it, And they go there and they're like really sad, and I'm like, yes, let me feel your sadness.
I could never go to Japan because I know I would be that American who gets there and like the fucking lolly dress and everything and just annoying people. I can't do it.
So you're gonna Logan Paul Japan again?
Oh shit! I'm not that bad.
I'm not going to Japan because they're not cool. If you know what I mean.
They're not cool with pot smoking?
No.
No, they are not.
See, I think they'd fall in love with you. You'd be like a huge stone Totoro. Like, people would fall asleep on your stomach.
You know what? Maybe that's it. Maybe Japan needs somebody like me to go bebopping around. And they're like,
he'd be more like a weed Snorlax. Like it would.
Like, yeah, pot. This is kind of cool.
No.
It's like, oh shit, we can't get past this bridge because there's some fucking white dude passed out in front of it.
We should have dropped pot on them in World War II. That would have chilled them out.
I don't think that's how that works, but okay.
That's exactly how it works.
A lot of Far East Asian countries really hate. To be fair, it's all drugs because, you know, the Opium War kind of rules.
Unless it comes off an animal and you can crush it up so that your dick can get hard, they don't like it.
Maybe that's what I need. Because you know what? Stoner boners are a real thing.
We do need to. You're right, Micro. We do need to make a Totoro costume for Matt.
We just buy him like a really big kigurumi thing, like the pajamas.
Except if he was in Totoro as Totoro, he would just be wandering around. He would just... the bus stop scene would have been him going, "Hey, you ever wonder what would happen if a bird and a rock like became friends?"
I think it'd go a little something like this.
But you just reminded me of a thing with learning the Pokemon types. You know, it's like, oh yeah, you know, fire is strong against leaf because fucking duh. And then how you're supposed to remember fighting Pokemon are not strong against flying.
At what age are you when you
have you
realize
ever tried to punch a fucking bird?
You've wasted that much time memorizing Pokemon types?
When you're working for a card store and you're talking to a 12-year-old about the first generation of Pokemon cards.
Oh, I thought it would be the time that you could remember all of the types, but you couldn't remember your grandma's name.
Hey, Jason. Suck a dick. Pokemon is cool.
Okay, everyone knows how I feel about Pokemon. Or at least they should by now. I'm not sending you an invite, Monkey Tail. You said I want to have sex with my girlfriend instead, or your fiance, or whatever.
Guys, because I've been asking people this.
I'm pretty.
Do you think normal furries look down on pokey furries? Do you think you look down on the people who are like, my persona is a Pokemon?
Because your thing on Skype says "do not disturb," which I took to mean that you were getting up to some loving.
I'm gonna say that the furry fandom is wide enough for a lot of poke furries as well as regular furries. You will be fine.
I'm not a poke furry. I'm just asking. God, you know how awful it would be if Pokemon were real?
If Pokemon were real, yeah.
If Pokemon were real.
What do you mean awful? That'd be fucking cool, man.
No, everyone would be fucking them.
You're literally
fucking them all the time.
What?
I
Look,
don't think that's ever come up in the fucking games or the anime or the manga.
Stupid game microblogging.
Yeah, we live in the real world, and I'm telling you, like,
hey, Mr. Science, how about this? There are more kids who know every single name of the Pokemon, but can't identify common animals.
If there were
I just pictured a brothel full of Jinx.
Oh, come on.
If Pokemon were real, there would be so many videos on YouTube of, like, top 5 reasons to fuck your Machamp.
What, you can rip your dick off, literally?
Considering that some of these Pokemon are actual, like, living rock. Like, they're not... they're made out of inanimate objects.
You're not gonna fuck all of them.
How do the robot ones... How about the robot ones? The ones that are obviously like robots.
Zoophiles don't fuck every animal. They only fuck certain animals. So
first of all,
could you imagine the hell you live in if you wanted to fuck every animal?
I just have a question. Just one general question. How do you know the ins and outs of the psychology of zoophiles?
Look, I've done research.
That's all.
Look, I've been on a Nazi Discord all fucking week long, playing along.
This is an aperitif for him. This is like a refreshing beverage. Talking about zoophiles.
Yeah,
and I think
really
it's zoophiles. It's not just zoophiles.
Look, I have a lot of friends who end up finding a lot of awful fucking Discords, and I end up going in there because I'm like, I wonder what the Nazis are talking about. And it's like...
I think we've really hurt I've really hurt microorganisms' feelings with all of my talk about how Pokemon is a blight in the history of the Earth, and I wish we could go back and stop it.
Did you guys know that we sell aborted fetuses to Japanese businessmen so they can eat it?
No,
that's what I learned in the Nazi Discord.
Wow!
This week.
Why were you there, Matt?
Because again, I had friends who found it, and they were like, "Hey, Matt, you come in here. You won't believe the shit they're saying." And then it's like, "Oh, I'm not believing the shit they're saying." Jesus.
See, and my biggest worry today was I was going to do something tragic.
I'm tired.
Look, Jimshin, you were there after. Yeah, Jimshin, you guys went in there first, but I went in there after you.
This is what you do for fun? This is fun for you.
Whatever happened to just like masturbating? That's what most people do for fun. Why are you going into Nazi Discords?
When I was younger and I was bored, I didn't go in and listen to a bunch of Nazis. I jerked it.
Yeah. Also, I like how Jimshin just came out and was like, I'm one of the people who went in that Discord too, motherfucker.
Also, I love that Chepo just immediately just perked up when you said whatever happened to masturbating.
No, he took off his headphones, and right as he took them off, he heard the masturbation.
You know what? If I had a wife and I overheard her talking about masturbating to 4 other guys online, I would be a little concerned.
Yeah, he just kind of turned around, stated what he heard, and then sighed heavily and turned back around to the computer.
Really?
Well, yeah, we can really up the dirty talk now that we know he doesn't care.
Oh God!
Jesus!
It's Angus.
Where's Angus? I sent Angus the thing. I don't see him. Where is he? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong screen.
Angus, I have a question for you.
Angus, I can just see the top of your head.
Yes.
You know how oh God, he's not clothed. He's not wearing clothes.
Lord.
He just got out of the shower from the lovemaking.
You can't expose that much skin in bright light. Turn the lights down.
He's too ginger.
You look like
it's like Angus takes off his shirt at the beach and people start running. The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid.
First of all, he is in a yellow room. He is pale as white. Mm-hmm. If there was any light in that room, it would look like a fucking mirror ball. Like,
I'll be honest, Zelda. Like, if he takes his shirt off a beach, I think everybody would be like, North Korea's nuked us with that blinded flash.
I had stepped into an H.P. Lovecraft novel, but the fish people have finally come out of the cave. This is the end.
Yeah,
Angus, I got a bone to pick with you.
Yeah.
I can't even look at him.
You never told me that there are fucking dolphins where you live.
He's had his bone picked already today.
It's a whole fucking thing with dolphins, and I did not fucking know that, and I learned it. And I am offended that you did not tell me about dolphins.
There are dolphins in Virginia Beach.
There are dolphins. There's a dolphin next door. I hate them. They moved in like 3 weeks ago. We signed a petition to keep them out.
Dropping the property value.
Spitting water all over the people through their blowholes. We all know what the blowhole is for. Fucking everybody.
They also have prehensile penises.
Yeah. They flop out and pick up their newspaper with them.
You're not helping yourself with that zoophile argument there, Napalm.
Yeah, Napalm knows a lot.
You know about dolphin penises.
Look, I know a lot about a lot of animal doink.
You know what? I hope you go on Jeopardy and that's the one category that comes up. Animal doinks.
And I'm like, yes.
Hey, Nick, what did you do today? I listened to some.
Thank you for putting a shirt on.
Hey, Nick, what did you do today? I listened to somebody talk about prehensile dicks and dolphins. That's
like a really odd dick. It's got suction cups on them.
You sound like you're under a blanket.
And he put a shirt on. Thank you, Angus.
Yes.
I'm on my phone. That might be why.
That's 2 people on a phone.
I mean, I'm on my phone too.
Yay, technology.
And Renee threw the shirt at me. She came in.
Where's Renee?
In the living room.
Were you about to say she's in the kitchen?
Is she naked too?
What? What's up?
Fully naked.
Oh, baby.
I had a question.
What's your question?
I got a question.
Okay, what's the question? What's the question?
I don't know what.
Okay, that's not a question. You're just telling me that you're wearing your red headband, man.
Oh.
Hey, Zelda, maybe you should stop teaching them how to kill people and teach them the differences between a question and a statement of fact.
To help you, what do you need me to help you with?
This.
What do you want it off?
On.
It's on.
So he can choke
it's
a
on
kid
your
out
head.
at school.
I can't help you more.
I mean,
Mississippi is rad.
I don't know what you want. Okay, go see Pa. Pa will help you.
He can kill the mailman with 3 strikes, but he can't take the bandana off his head.
It's not even that. It's like a stretchy headband, and I don't understand what he wants me to do.
Even better. So it's not even tied on. It's just elastic on.
No, Jason. Apparently he wants it on his head more.
He just wants it around his eyes.
He's asking Chepo now.
I have a question. Except it's a statement of fact. I hope you know which one I'm talking about.
Is he choking him out because he couldn't answer his question of fact?
No, he actually asked a question that time.
Okay, good. What was the question?
He wanted to know if he could play the Nintendo Switch tomorrow.
Oh, is he grounded from it?
Yes.
Who did he kill?
Nobody. He was good at school. He was good at school, and that's usually the requirement. But I guess he was being. If he throws tantrums, I don't let him play it. So I guess he threw a tantrum today.
He was probably trying to be coy.
1, 2.
It was like, you like
we can hear you.
Red headband?
But it's not much better.
Great. I had to rejoin to fix that.
Okay. We'll be here.
I'm just scrolling through pictures of half-naked men.
Why are you doing that when we're on the phone with you?
Because
that's just a fun Friday night.
We were talking about dolphin dicks, and I had no interest whatsoever. And so,
oh, you're not thinking of big, luscious, prehensile dolphin dicks.
No.
Come on down for sushi. We have dolphin dick.
I say this every week, every time we do this, but I need new friends.
No, you don't. You get what you deserve, Zelda. You get what you deserve. This is payback for all the icing you stole. This is the karma.
That must be it. Yeah.
Betty
Crocker has sent you to torment me.
Child, don't steal no more of that icing, or one day you're gonna have awful friends that are gonna make fun of your children and never introduce you proper on a thing that's on TV, but it's not. It's called a computer. Pass me more whiskey.
Oh my god.
That there devil box.
Try that. Is that any better?
That's perfect. Now we can hear you.
That's literally you.
Yay.
I don't know what the hell it is, but apparently now I can barely hear you guys.
Oh my god, what are you doing? Don't you have like
I had to fix the speaker,
thing or something?
I might have some that I stole from the airplane.
Oh, okay. Great.
Well, that would explain a lot.
It's not stealing it for free.
Was it snowing in Chicago when you got there?
Sure, love. There was snow on the ground, but it was more pissing down.
Okay.
When did you land?
Tuesday.
Yeah, so it was he was landing. It didn't snow until roughly. There was snowing Tuesday morning, I think.
And by the way, no fucker is ever happy in O'Hare Airport.
No one is. No,
I've never seen anyone happy in O'Hare.
O'Hare is fucking ridiculous, though. Like,
and they make you go outside to smoke.
Which is funny because your plane is on the other side of the fucking world.
Well, that's what they get for designing the fucking thing like one gigantic 5-mile U.
You didn't put milk in it. Oh, okay.
Well, what are you trying to
No,
drink?
there was milk in here. I seen it.
Oh, yeah, you can get milk from the McDonald's.
Straight Baileys.
Straight babies? Are you drinking a baby?
She's drinking Chepo's
No,
babies.
I usually, oh my god, I usually put milk in my Baileys, and he just brought me some Baileys in a cup.
Mama's getting her drunk
straight.
on.
My God, again.
I'm surrounded by.
I'm that much of a lightweight that my tiny little fancy teacup will probably do it.
They forgot to put some milk in her Baileys.
Yeah,
Which is already a cream product, but okay.
Whatever.
It needs more milk. Otherwise, it gets that weird bite to it, and I don't like that. I like to forget there's alcohol in it
What's
until
milk
I'm
and
off my
Baileys?
face.
What's the name of that drink?
Milk
Good
and Baileys.
Milk and Baileys. If it doesn't have a name, we have to give it a name. Hey, chat, give it a name. Milk and Baileys. The dirtier, the better. And put Zelda's name in it.
It's literally called Bailey's Milk.
Oh, yeah, Zelda's milk. That's good.
Or it's Bailey's White Russian.
No, we already have a name for it.
Yeah, I just looked it up. It's Bailey's
No,
White.
it's a
Thank you, baby.
Okay, no. All right, so my Wi-Fi might drop a bit, but I'm going to get milk in this.
I think
Put
it's
milk in
called
it.
curdled jizz.
As she continues to drink it.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I don't like the bite of the alcohol taste because I'm such a fucking lightweight now.
Ansel, don't. Yeah, you have to have vodka in it for it to be a White Russian, and it's not Bailey. It's not Bailey's in a White Russian. It's Kahlua, isn't it?
Okay, let's see. What do we got?
Bailey's
Or
has
is it
her own
Bailey's?
version. Bailey's has her own version of a White Russian.
Thank
Bailey
you,
says
baby.
what?
Bailey's has her own version of a White Russian.
Okay, I thought it was Kahlua.
No,
Kahlua in a black Russian and a white Russian, but white Russians have cream in them.
Yeah, Kahlua is the original, but Bailey's did their own version.
Because that was my jam when I drank. I was at Christmas.
Yeah,
time, I
white
always
Russians
had my
are
White
the one
Russian.
thing.
If I
White,
want,
white Russians are the one thing I miss from drinking because it was literally like drinking a Hershey's bar.
yeah, if I want a White Russian, I'll just drink rum chata.
You'll drink what?
Rum chata.
What's
It's,
oh, is that horchata with rum?
I don't know.
Horchata with rum sounds pretty good, honestly.
You know what horchata tastes like to me? I haven't had it in a while, but you know what it used to taste like to me?
Horchata.
The milk left over from when you eat a bowl of cinnamon toast crunch.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it kind of tastes like rum chata tastes like Christmas. It's like cinnamon and it's creamy and it's
Horchata
delicious.
is a
You have to get ready for
Mexican
that.
rice drink.
You'll have coffee.
Angus.
Yeah, it actually
okay.
the way he described it is right, but I also think it tastes like rice pudding.
Oh, goody! Microorganism wants to remember everyone to remember that milk is modified sweat.
Thanks.
Yeah, well, it makes my drink taste delicious.
Micro, I hate you.
It's a Mexican rice stick.
You keep if Jason's not always trying to ruin my childhood, it's Micro trying to ruin the things that I enjoy eating.
Did you know that
Angus,
the
if
creator,
you and Renee ever come
of the
visit, we'll
He-Man
give you some
cartoon was
horchata.
colorblind? Scares?
Huh?
Did you know the creator of the He-Man cartoon was colorblind?
That explains a lot.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
That's why there's so much pink.
That's
why
why-
there's
Did
so
you know
much
the
pink.
guy who played?
That doesn't explain
Barney
Adam
the
being
dinosaur?
super gay though.
Because the guy was colorblind.
Do you know the guy who played Barney the dinosaur opened up a tantric sex like yoga shop?
Yep.
Yep.
That
No, he
sounds
didn't.
fake.
No, he
Oh,
did.
speaking
That
of,
sounds
when
That's
we
like
get
when people used to say Steve from Blue's Clues died of a heroin overdose. That sounds fake.
Well, Steve
No,
did
it's
look like
not.
a heroin addict, but no,
Or like
no,
Beaver from Leave It to Beaver died in Vietnam.
no, but no, the guy who played Barney did actually open up a tantric shop.
Yeah. And when we get back, we'll be doing some sort of topic on massage.
When you get back, you're going to be doing a topic on what?
We.
We are going to know. Well, if we're here when you get back.
I mean, Matt might kill us.
Yeah, Matt's,
you worked it out yet,
Matt's
Matt?
manning the show.
Yes. What I fucked up.
Okay.
So he's doing it now. What
Yeah,
have you
do realize
done to us?
There's going to be no folder because it's just going to be all Matt.
There better be a folder, Matt.
There is.
Ooh.
I heard that.
I can make
That was
rum
a slight
chata
version.
cheesecake. That sounds delicious.
Rum chata what?
Rum chata cheesecake.
Ugh. Anyway,
Ooh.
Right?
I think Nick is masturbating.
Nope, my hands are right here.
I mean,
Well,
I'll leave you one.
you're like, I want to make rum chata cheesecake.
Oh, that's just because I can't stay still. It's ADHD.
To be fair, that's a perfectly reasonable reaction to the idea of rum chata cheesecake, though.
Right?
That's your new nickname then, rum
Look,
chata cheesecake.
Even
No.
fucking Chepo over there in the corner made like a happy food noise at it. So
Wait, you know what? I'm going to open a restaurant in Japan and I'm going to call it Happy Food Noise.
Hey, it might actually sound like something cool in Japanese.
I know.
Hold on, let me see. English to Japanese.
Happy Food Noise?
yes.
What are you
Let's
doing?
see.
Ooh.
Happy.
it's probably going to be
Angus,
like
what
a
did you-
Dragon Ball Z character name.
What?
It's Happy Food Noise.
They
I'm
don't
not-
have
Works for
words
me.
for happy food or noise.
It's depending on the. I think this is in Kirigana, so it's more onomatopoeia than it is.
How do you say in Japanese, fuck you and your culture? How do you say that?
Okay, so that would be.
You say
Come on.
Enola gay. That's how you do it.
Fuck off.
No.
It's anata to anata no banka o faku.
I just want to make sure that I know how to write that in as the title of the show, so it gets absolutely no play in Japan.
Yep.
People are going to start thinking I hate the Japanese in a second.
I think that's the
Well, you
Filipino.
are
in you,
Filipino.
though.
Half Filipino.
That's true. I am Filipino, and I had
Your-
Japanese people behead
history-
some of my family. So
Your
fuck 'em.
history with Japan is much on the same plane as Jews in Germany.
Yeah, my great grandfather got his head cut off because he would sneak out of the mountains to fish to feed starving people.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair though, I could probably say the same thing about white people, but
That's true. I did chomp off your great grandfather's
And
head.
I could say the same thing about all of fucking Europe.
Europe was like, you don't get to be here, but we own this land. Nope.
If you go back far enough, everybody has been oppressed, with the exception of Matt's people. Right, Matt? He's gone.
Matt has people.
My people are lovely people, honest.
Lies.
I was scratching my head, and I got really into it.
It's not like one of our biggest heroes used to skin the English taxman, right?
He
I
was
think, and use
scratching
him as a
his
belt.
head, and he got really into it.
Wait. Before we go any further, there is an Instagram shot of a cleaner on a Virgin America airliner in San Francisco holding up a dildo because somebody left it on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Those are long flights.
I just.
Yeah,
But
but
why
I mean,
though?
I would think that if you're going to
Wait
use
a
a
minute, if
dildo
you're
on a
packing,
flight,
you're like, I need
that
things
you've
that
got
are
the
gonna
common
keep me-
courtesy to bring it with you when you
We're
leave.
gonna be 12
Honest.
12 hours on flight. I gotta bring stuff that's gonna keep me preoccupied. So I got my Game Boy. I've got some movies loaded onto my phone. My dildo.
Oh, this dildo is like 12 inches long. Like, what the fuck were you doing?
What do you think they were
Maybe
doing?
they just
Scares?
really enjoyed the turbulence.
Wait a minute. If that was on their carry-on, that means that they checked it through security. And they were like, okay, let's see. Nothing in the hand, nothing in the carry-on bag that's except for that 12-inch cock that's right in there. We see it all the time. It's fine.
And I'm like, here's the thing. I don't care if you transport your sex toys, like, fine, whatever. But at the same time, it's like, why was it out? Like, what were you doing on this?
I told you they were
Scares, do I
enjoying the
have to tell
turbulence.
you how the human body works? You do know what they're for, right? They were
I know what they're for.
obviously
Yeah, they're pipe cleaners.
pleasuring themselves in flight.
The problem is that
See-
I know how small those seats are. There's literally, like,
Who said they were doing it by themselves?
Okay, here's the thing. I'm picturing someone going to the bathroom, spending like 5 minutes, coming back out, sitting in their seat, walking weird with just like this really big grin on their face every time the plane went through a cloud.
But then my question is,
I think they tucked it in there and they prayed for turbulence. That's what
that's what I'm saying. I'm just picturing someone with a creepy smile on the face every time the plane had to go through a cloud.
But then here's my question.
Yeah.
The cleaning lady found it on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
At what point did this person pull down their pants, eject the 12-inch dildo, and just leave it on the plane?
Maybe that's their case.
You say eject, and I've got this mental image
of someone going,
remember this
just shoots out.
Someone
like
squeezing some Kegel muscles, and it just shooting out like a fucking ping pong.
There are videos of people doing that. I shit you not.
Don't forget, every time you land, they do tell you to return all small electrical items.
This wasn't
just because it's a dildo doesn't mean it's electric.
There was nothing in it.
Yeah, it's just straight up silicone.
And all trays to their upright position.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they used it as an eating utensil. You don't know.
I don't.
You know what it was? It was
they had a turkey baster inside of the dildo that they could just suck it and get whatever liquid was in the turkey baster.
People are notoriously scared of flying. It was their comfort dildo.
It had to be.
The dildo light came on at the same time that the seatbelt light came on.
Was it wearing a little orange vest that said comfort dildo?
No.
Oh, okay.
It had to be after MAL because that just ended. So I'm thinking.
Was it flesh colored?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm thinking somebody left their dildo.
Airlines are like.
I would like to go on for the record and say that flesh-colored dildos are fucking weird.
Do you think somebody was like, "No, this isn't
what's your preferred color, Zelda?
This is my service."
Not anything. Look, they can be glitter, they can be neon, they can be whatever. Just not fucking flesh-colored because it's weird.
Look, it's better than the brown-colored ones they give you because it's just like they don't know what black dicks look like, so you just end up with this turd.
Great.
It's not. I feel very cheated in the sex industry.
Maybe you should start your own business there.
Yeah, okay, but the fucking like white skin tone ones are always like just like white skin colored, and then they always have like a pink fucking tip on it, but it's always like neon and it makes no fucking sense.
Right, because it's the ideal penis. It's not supposed to be.
So I would rather have a thing that fucking like, you know those bouncy balls with the light in it where when they hit the floor they light up and do the strobe lights? I would rather have that in a fucking dildo than the flesh-colored one.
Someone made that. It's actually they just mounted a dildo on top of a yoga ball, and then they like just put lights in the ball, and it just kind of.
Wait. So not only do you have to try to pleasure yourself while bouncing on a yoga ball.
Yeah,
I've seen those. Like a lot of cam girls have them.
Yep.
I mean, at best, it should have been a space hopper.
Matt, what you watch? Never mind. I don't need to know how much money you spent on Chatterbait.
Look, I don't fucking spend money on anything. Like, there's ways around that shit.
But yeah, no, we're
learning so much about each other.
They put it on yoga. Look, it's either this or we go back to talking about dolphin dicks. So I would prefer to talk about dildos.
Big, swinging dolphin dicks. You do know that they make dildos in the shape of animals, right?
Yeah, Bad Dragon has an entire thing.
Have you ever seen the ovipositors dildos?
The ones that put the eggs inside you.
Yeah, you make these little eggs out of like gelatin and you stick them inside, and then you have to like squeeze it up like the toothpaste in a tube.
Jason's like really regretting this.
And this is the night that we broke Jason.
Ooh, I want that in me.
Yes, you were.
Finally. I can feel like I'm being fucked by the queen alien.
Jason?
No.
This is my revenge.
No, there's no revenge. There's no.
This is my revenge for the 1 hour intro. It's just reminding you that ovipositors are a thing.
Oh, Jimson says there are Tide colored dildos on Bad Dragon now.
There are what?
Tide Pod colored
Tide Pod.
Fuck is with the Tide Pod thing?
People are stupid, and humanity deserves to die. That's what.
This is what happens when you grow up and you're still exposed to Logan Paul. You just start doing stupid shit.
Fuck them. If you're that dumb, okay, I'm going to put this out there right now. If you're that stupid, I don't care how old you are. If you're that stupid, die. Just put 9 of them in your mouth and swallow them. Because fuck
Zelda,
Look, here's where the fucking cinnamon challenge was stupid, but this is just insane.
Here's where the Tide Pod thing comes from. So, an article got released in December last year where it turns out more adults than children have died eating those Tide Pods, but it's not because of the challenge. That was because of like people with Alzheimer's or dementia
were accidentally eating them because they thought they were
Yeah. And then The Onion did like a bunch of fake shit about like apple flavored Tide Pods coming, and then the dumb part of the internet took that and that news article. Yes. And then they made like a fake Tide Pod challenge, and then it's become real. It's literally the dumbest fucking thing ever.
Thanks.
Oh my god!
Just brought us all down.
Oh my god!
What?
It's true. It literally is true. You can go buy Tide Pod colored dildos from Bad Dragon
for
$115.
Remember this fad for the rest of your life while you're cramming it into your phone.
I know what will piss off Jason even more if Bad Dragon has this. Does Bad Dragon have bacon dildos?
There is an Iron Man colored one. I don't think actually
it has a bacon dildo with the color of a Tide Pod.
They kind of do. This one's a marble of metallic dark red, dark copper, and metallic soft orange. It does look sort of like bacon.
Does it smell like bacon?
I don't know. I don't own dildos.
Well, if it did, I imagine it wouldn't for long.
Toys, you know, where they've baked in the smell into the plastic.
I don't. What? Wait, what? They baked what into the plastic?
Right. You know those Heman Toys, the Stinkor ones?
Yeah, the Stinkor ones. Where it was literally the plastic that smelled.
Yeah. That's what they do.
That's a great idea. Give a kid a toy that's constantly outgassing. That's awesome.
Never mind that it's toxic. It's all good.
Let them play with it with their lead-painted toy cars.
It's like, this smells like my mom's room when she closes the door.
Are you still talking about before?
Jason, remind me to show you my hoodie that Renee and her mom got me.
I already saw the picture of it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
I already saw the picture of you wearing it with a dinosaur head.
I forget what Moss Man was. I forget what the chemical was.
That's right, everybody. Angus has been loosed upon the Rust Belt.
Again.
I thought it was the Bible Belt. The Rust Belt is technically where I live.
Okay. Now, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Bill's right, Jason.
I'm not really thinking of a bacon flavored dildo. I'm thinking of a dildo that looks like bacon. Like
right now, I'm thinking about it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
A bacon flavored dildo with a dinosaur head.
I'm glad I could help.
I try not to.
I used to play bass for bacon flavored dildo.
Bacon flavored dildo was my high school band.
Bacon flavored dildo was my best friend in college.
Bacon flavored dildo was.
It got me through chemistry.
Bacon flavored dildo and I used to go look for dead bodies with our friends.
For that overdose.
Bacon flavored dildo saved my life in the war.
Bacon flavored dildo killed my uncle, and now I have superpowers.
Wait, what?
Bacon flavored dildo killed my father, and now it has to die.
Much like this stream in about a minute.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
someone
right?
wants to make a microblog.
Mercifully.
Isn't it really about the bacon flavored dildos we've made along the way?
A microorganism dildo would just be like a thin rod with jelly in it.
No,
So
it
the
would
other
be a
posits are
blue.
dildo.
It would be blue. It would be soft. It'd have a brain inside of it, and two little eyes right at the tip, staring at you with a pacifier.
And also a lobster in the testicle.
The pacifier would be the Prince Albert.
Bruh.
No, Jim, we can't joke about a bacon dildo challenge because people would actually do it.
Well,
the internet is that dumb.
I would kind of want to see that challenge, though.
Dumb. They would, but here's the problem.
Well, you know what? Let's see that challenge, Zelda. You go first. You're the one that's loaded.
Oh yeah, with all that sweet substitute teaching money.
Yeah, you put some of that breast milk into Bailey's. Not loaded like
I mean,
money.
She does have the machine. She does have the machine gun vagina. So
that's true. And oh, by the way, bye everybody.
Bye.